Okay. Just want to make sure everything, at least I sound okay. Just want to make sure everything, at least I sound okay. I think I do. Maybe even a little quiet. I don't know if I am though. No, I think I'm good. Okay. Just want to make sure everything is set up properly. I did a little test stream last night for a couple minutes, just make sure. Whoa. There we go. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Bears franchise. We made it through season 1. Finally, we made it through season 1. And I don't think I checked this last time, but Russell Wilson did win MVP for the Super Bowl. We got gypped out of a Defensive Rookie of the Year award with Jaquan Brisker. So yeah, our season didn't go to plan. We had literally one of the worst defenses in the league. We went 4-12-1. And I just want to check to see where our pick is, because I don't know if I checked that last time either. So I just wanted to see where we're sitting at for our picks. Okay. Oh, not Roquan, sorry. Up to Superstar Development, finally. Should have had it to begin with, of course. Draft picks, number 4 overall. I want to get one more in either I want to get one more first round pick as well, like a mid-20s. I have so much stuff written down for this. I've been so excited for this. I've been wanting to um, just get on with this for the longest time. So we fired Cameron Kelly. We hired Sammy Rios in the season recap and the off-season preview. All right. I don't think there's anything else we have to do in this tab. So let's go to resign players. There's a couple here that I think I messed something up and I didn't save correctly. So we should have a couple here to resign yet, which I'm gonna try to at least. And Treston Ebner, of course, is one of them. And as far as he goes, I don't want to give him a lot. Okay. See, giving him 5 mil a year is not what I want to do. And then Nick Westbrook Akine, no. Colin Johnson, I would like back. Okay. Never mind. Everyone else here is going to be gone, probably. And Charles Snowden, I mean, he's a decent, like, height, weight, speed prospect. Other than that, it's fine. Let's look at the retirements. Tyson Aluwala retires. Marcus Cannon. Trent Williams retired. Adrian Peterson. So I see him retire sometimes. And I'm curious if he's still. I didn't see him, so no. So we still have another year at least of Aaron Rodgers to play against, which is never a fun thing. Mock draft 3. Let's see what they want us to pick. Alex Holcomb. Okay, probably not. And I want Jeremy Pickens so bad. He looks so good. The A zone coverage is just so enticing to me. And I might have to trade up to get him, which I would be fine with. If he doesn't go spot 1 or 2, I will trade up for him. And the Giants don't even need it. They have Xavier McKinney, so I don't know why they would trade up for him. I think this draft class is okay. I don't think it's amazing. But I did a lot of homework to hopefully prepare for this. Let's go to. Can I trade anyone right now or no? No. Okay, so let's go to free agency week 1. I'm not gonna go into it yet. I just want to overview the team, and combine results are in, so that's really nice. Okay. So offensive line help anywhere would be awesome. I have a potential trade away, which doesn't make sense. But if there's a player in free agency, I'm definitely going to do what I want to do. We need receivers, running backs. Defensively, we need D-line help. We need even a corner, safety, linebacker. But yeah, I just want to see what's here before I make any trades. Tom Brady, Josh Allen is here. So is Calvin Ridley. Is Elton Jenkins? Yes, he is. Okay, so my two big ones were going to be Josh Allen and Elton Jenkins because that helps literally the two biggest needs we have are edge and offensive line. And Elton Jenkins is a huge upgrade over anything we have. Running back, Damian Harris is here. I like Damian Harris' stats. Ebner's here and no offers. So I'm going to give, I'll wait. So I can kind of maximize what I want to do here. But before we do that, we're going to look at the trade center and trade block. See if there's anyone that's like super enticing here that I would want. I was hoping for more receivers. I'm assuming no offensive linemen. Yeah. Milton Williams is kind of intriguing. Travis Jones? Ooh. Ooh. He's only 23. AJ Epeneza's kind of intriguing. Ooh, Caleb on Chason. Chad Muma. Fanga. Okay, so there's 3 players I really want to trade. Player number 1 is Khalil Herbert. Player number 2, Cody Whitehair. And player number 3 is going to be Travis Gibson. So we need offensive line help. Why would we trade Cody Whitehair? He honestly did not play very well last year. And he has the biggest cap hit for our offensive line, and he's not even going to be the highest overall probably next year. He's already like 32. He's 31. He's okay, but he's not great, and I just feel like we can upgrade through free agency and the draft better, like the better player than him. So I don't know where I want to go with this yet, because there's not a whole lot of teams. I'm not going to trade all of them in one trade. Like the Pats have the 9th overall pick, and I don't want the 9th. I want like a mid-20s. Even 32, I guess I would take, and I would be able to trade up from there, but like there's not a lot to be able to trade for. 29, I mean, that's still really low. I think I might go with the Eagles, though, because they need an end, and they could use a guard. I think this makes a lot of sense. So we'll give them Travis Gibson and Cody Whitehair, and let's say like a third next year, for a first, a fourth, and a sixth next year. Okay. I think that's fair. They get 2 starters and a third round pick next year, and we get a first this year, first or fourth this year, and a sixth next year. That clears up some cap space with Whitehair. And Gibson honestly was not even our best pass rusher, our second best pass rusher. So I think that fits pretty well. And to get maximum value for Khalil Herbert, I think I'm just gonna end up trading him to a team. Did I not have Saquon? He must be injured. Like the Patriots here. I think giving up a 4th round pick, Khalil Herbert, and I think that's fair. So I definitely wanted to do that. Get rid of those players. Got another 1st round pick like I wanted. And I had all this written down of what I want to attempt to do. Now going into free agency, we'll take a deeper dive at everything. I have players that I wanted to go after here. As a backup quarterback, I mean, Tyler Huntley's kind of enticing here. He's not like great, but he stays more of a scheme fit for us, I guess. I think Daniel Jones is probably slightly better. I wanted a QB with the mentor, and I think Tyrod Taylor. No, I don't think we need it anymore. I mean, he has superstar development. I mean, I wouldn't even want to give you this. Backup quarterback money, I'd give you that, but like a 2-year deal. You're not gonna like it, but I gotta wait actually, because I have to do this all. I remember. Okay, so that running back, I was looking at Damian Harris. His stats look pretty good. He's a good speed power back. Not overly fast or agile, which I'm not huge fan of, but he's not bad. I think for more speed, and that's Damian Harris again. More agility, I think Tony Pollard is more of that back. And he is a little bit, not a whole lot better. He's a little faster. Ronald Jones also would be very like intriguing. I was hoping for more of a better running back class, but that's fine. None of these receivers are super like enticing. Not a single one. But I just want to see which one has the best route running of everyone. It's Calvin Ridley from short and medium and deep. Yeah, so it's probably going to be Calvin Ridley. No one's bidding on him right now. And he's 28 though, but he's so good. Like a 2-year deal would be awesome for him. Tight end. I have to re-sign Colin Johnson. I was looking at Irv Smith. He has 2 offers, though I probably don't want to get into a bidding war. Here's Colin Johnson. No one's bidding on him, so. Offensive line here, no one. David Andrews. I mean, it's normal development. Eric McCoy is here and no offers. That might be one of the big ones, too. Right guard Nate Davis is another one, but I like Eric McCoy. He's just better, and he's the same age. So, and Alton Jenkins, of course. Even if we don't get Alton Jenkins, even Rob Havenstein, he's so good as well. And they have really good interest. So that's just amazing. Defensive ends here, I'm not even sure. Like, as far as left ends, there's like not a whole lot here that I would even be that would like bid on at all. DTs, we do need a DT at some point. Even if it's Linval Joseph, we need something better than last year. Yannick Ngakoue, Marcus Davenport, Bryce Huff might be. He's 25, good speed. Like he could be a good. He has star development too. Good like young developmental player. Outside linebacker, Quincy Williams. We need more linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds. There's one further down here, Christian Barnes, who is, I think he's pretty fast. 6'2", he has 85 speed, 72 zone. I think that's perfect. I want speed and zone for my linebackers. And of course, Josh Allen. We're not, like, we're going to have to give him, like, everything to see if that even puts us up, and it does put us above. That's going to be one of my first bids. Corners, I was hoping for Greedy Williams, and he is here, and we have green interests, so I might even be able to get away with, like, one of these. And we might be able to. I don't like any of these safeties. They're just all so slow and just not great. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson I do like, but he's getting bid on, and I don't want to get into a bidding war. I'm going to throw a bid out on Elton Jenkins. Where does that put us? Is there anyone even bidding on him? The Rams are, so we have to get above the Rams probably. And we have so much cap space. Even after this contract, we still have 80 million in cap space. And the Josh Allen contract. And we still have at least 3 more years or 2 more years of Justin Fields on his rookie contract. So do we go very player friendly, or let's try player friendly? Does that put us at least above the Rams? It doesn't. So that's what I was worried about, but I have an idea. If you go to manage staff and go to franchise staff, and we go to the talent tree, player personnel. So we got to get the offensive lineman. The offensive lineman one, and we got to get the linebacker one, which is right there. I will do this twice as well. So now we'll go back and see if we're above the Rams. I don't know how the Rams still have cap money. They shouldn't. And we are above the Rams now. We're going to be paying him a lot, but we need the offensive line help. And usually bad teams overpay in free agency. I'm trying to think. I'll throw a small bit out for Calvin Ridley. That's about what I honestly expected to throw a bit out for him. It's a two-year deal. It's cheap. He'll be 30 by the time it's done. It reminds me of like when Alshon Jeffrey hit free agency and he got that 1-year deal. It's kind of like a prove it deal. We have one more we can try to sign. Let's try Eric McCoy. I'll just turn that to 4 and try to get him. I don't know if we're going to be able to. So my targeted are Josh Allen, Calvin Ridley, Elton Jenkins, Eric McCoy, and Greedy Williams. So all pretty good players. Let's see if we want to do anything else. Okay, let's eval. Okay, so 3 of them are gone. And we got 3 of them. Okay, we got Josh Allen, we did get Elton Jenkins, and Greedy Williams, so that's awesome. Elton Jenkins and Josh Allen were the 2 that I really, really wanted. So we have a really good edge rusher and offensive lineman now, and Greedy Williams helps our secondary with a lot of speed. Calvin Ridley, wait, let me see here. So this is what Here, I'll boost it a little bit. 17 mil. That's as high as I'm going for him. Eric McCoy, we got a boost as well, which I mean is fine. Can I match the Cowboys at least? They're overpaying for him. I don't want to overpay that much for him though. Okay, so we need to look at linebacker now. So Chris Barnes, who is getting bids, but I'll give him a very player-friendly deal, and I'll even boost this a little bit because he's still pretty cheap, and he has some interest in coming in. Whoa. Right, and I noticed that Bryce Huff, so we could use another edge just in case. Having the depth here is awesome. And the Seahawks are in the lead, but so I don't want to pay 7 mil a year for a backup. We'll keep it as is. If he joins, he joins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We need defensive tackle help. Let's go. See, there's a big drop off. 1 year, cheap deal, Matthew Ioannidis. Are there any backup offensive linemen, or even some other offensive linemen? Oh, I'm at my 5 row right now. That's right. Okay. So Calvin Ridley, Eric McCoy. I don't even want to do this Eric McCoy one because it's so expensive. I think our offensive line would be, we would still need 2 more because we traded away Whitehair. So let's see what we have here for that. So we got Eric McCoy as well, and Kalen Barnes, or Chris Barnes, and Calvin Ridley. Okay, so we got Calvin Ridley on a 2-year deal, Josh Allen long term, Elton Jenkins long term, Eric McCoy 4 years. But Josh Allen is a 7-year contract. Elton Jenkins is a 5. Greedy Williams on a 4-year deal. It's not that expensive either. And then Chris Barnes on a 4-year. It was so cheap though. So that's really good. We could bring in Odell. No. I would like another receiver, but I would like a pretty decent route runner, but I want someone that's like... What about Demarcus Robinson? It's not really that good, honestly. Julio? Bring in Julio? He's not bad. Yeah, let's bring in Julio Jones. He's 34. 1-year deal. I'm lowering this a lot. We need to try to go for Colin Johnson again. No teams are bidding on him, which is perfect. So I'll be able to boost this. He's 25. Could use some outside linebacker helps, or some linebacker help. Quincy Williams. 87 speed, 66 zone is not that bad, all things considered. So a 1-year deal. I doubt we'll be able to get him. And we still have 50 million in cap. We still have so much cap room. Jermaine Pratt, who I was kind of looking at, is still here. What about Eric Wilson? I feel like we didn't have a whole lot of depth here, so I want more. And Eric Wilson's not bad. We'll go Eric Wilson. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to find anyone in the draft that'll be a starter caliber. And that's again for our 5. We got Quincy Williams and that was it. So that means Julio's still thinking. Eric Wilson's still thinking about it, and Colin Johnson as well. I'm assuming Julio might take a while due to the fact that he might end up getting, or he might want some more money. All right, let's go to the next week because we can't do anything. Oh, no, combine results. That's right. I went through the draft class. I have 112 players. It's like not scouted, but I went through and just looked at 112 players. A 4-4. Okay, he is. Yeah. I'm trading up for Jeremy Pickens. It's got to be Jeremy Pickens. That A zone coverage, it's so good. If he does not go 1 or 2, I will definitely trade up. That's just what I wanted to see. Once we get closer to the draft, then I'll end up looking at it. So now I'm going to, or looking at it more. We're gonna advance. So mock draft 4, I'm gonna save it here. Just in case. Pro day, retirements, staff moves. So let's take a look at mock draft 4. So Jeremy Pickens is still projected to go to the Giants pick. And we're supposed to get Byron Duckworth, who doesn't look that bad. We still got to fill in some depth pieces here. Ooh, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's going to the Lions, so we'll see him twice a year. Are there any good? I like Eric Murray as depth. Ooh, I'm gonna go Nick Scott. 1-year deal, super cheap. So we have 3 for 10 right now. Taro Crosby. It's not too bad. It's not terrible. I'll put a 1-year bid out. I'll do that for Elijah Wilkinson. We got to get more competition at offensive lineman. Could even get Balaga for 1 year and kick Jenkins back inside, Tevin Jenkins. Twakanluz could go to DT. Agbanya Alcarankwa. It's literally the best name of all time. Shaq Lawson. Deshaun Hand. Are you at least decent at something? Not really. We did get Matt Ioannidis. So let's go Solomon Thomas. No, he's only 250 pounds. Let's go Maurice Hurst. I'll do a 5 mil a year for him for 1 year. Bryce Huff is going to the Seahawks. See, Marcus Davenport, I think. No, I kind of like Josh Allen better. But they're both really good. We could bring in Samson Ebukam. Jerry Tillery, are you at least decent at block shedding? He's not great. 76 and 71. And he's probably not going to develop, even though he's only 26. Let's do it. Super fast, anyone. Tariq Woolen's here. Why? I'm just going to do it because it's Tariq Woolen. Wait, Kyle Fuller's still here. Is this... If AJ Boye wasn't so slow. Anthony Everett? I'm okay with spending... I want to stay above probably like 20 mil. But I'm okay with spending money here. Because... a lot of these are 1 year deals. Like Julio Jones 1 year, Anthony Everett 1 year. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. Or 1 year. 3 year. 1 year and 1 year. And even my signings, I mean, that was a huge deal. That was a 2 year. Quincy Williams and Eric Wilson are both 1 years, and that's 5 mil and 3 mil. I mean, the Chris Barnes, Greedy Williams, Eric McCoy, Elton Jenkins, Calvin Ridley, or the Josh Allen. I'm so happy about this Josh Allen one. I'm so happy. We needed so much help on the edge. I don't know why I backed out. Okay, so a lot of people are not here anymore. So we got Maurice Hurst, Nick Scott, we got Tillery, Elijah Wilkinson, and Tariq Woolen. We got Everett. We got Wilson. Perfect. We just got to see if we can get Julio. And Julio's not budging. I'm not giving him all the money that he wants. Alright, Pro Day results. Let's see what he ran at his Pro Day to. 4.33? Yeah, this is it. Jeremy Pickens is going to be like... he's going to be so good. Esteban Herrera is literally... he dropped. Okay. Mark Beck, projected undrafted free agent. Running backs. So let's see what some of these running back combines are. 4.39, that's really good actually. Tevin Foster was the Heisman winner. And 4-4-8 it's good enough. 4-4-8's I want to be in the 4-4s or better with running backs. Javier Atkinson, 4-4-8, so that's pretty good. Austin Alden, 4-4-4, that's really good. And Grant Nash, 4-5. So I'm going to take him off my draft board. He's too slow. Wide receiver. I'm assuming Alex Holcomb here is super fast. Yeah. 4-3 speed. Glenn McMillan actually looks pretty good. And he's 4-4-9 speed. And he's 6'5". Jason Farley, 4-4-9 as well. Joey Raymond, 4-5. That's not terrible. 4-3-6 for Marquise Stevenson. He has A catching traffic, A catching. And he's a 3rd to 4th round. That's going to be a sleeper pick. Gary Hawkins looks super good. Bench press is 30. That's not great. What about Tyquan Lucas? 31. Like, there's some good value offensive linemen. Like, if those are A's or B's for a 3rd to 4th round, that's not terrible. The run box really bad, I know, but and like the undrafted free agent, if those are even C's, that's really good. Randy Tatum looks super duper good. 35 on the bench press. We're gonna have a lot more competition at offensive line this year, and it took us the offseason to get it because that's kind of where it's all gonna come in at. We really don't need edge that much anymore. Look at this guy. If that's a power move, that might have to be because look at that bench. That's a defensive tackle, of course. But a block shed, a tackle, potentially a power move. Same thing here. Except instead of a block shed, it's C block shed. This, okay. A power move, a tackle, B block shed. He could play DT. He's not the biggest, but he could probably do it. Because 274 is... Aaron Donald's like 280. He doesn't look 280, but he's like 280. I was not impressed with these defensive tackles in this class, so the 3-4 defensive ends are probably going to have to move to D tackle in a 4-3 at least. We have to see where some of these ratings land here in order for me to justify having them on here. I like Brett Bowles. Brett Bowles, 4-4-8. That's like just good enough to have him on here for a 3rd to 4th round. So looking at the offensive line, I think I will move Elton Jenkins to left tackle. Because Tevin Jenkins did not play well at all at left tackle. And then, no, Trey Smith can stay. Yeah, Trey Smith can stay there. Tevin Jenkins can go to left guard. Let's make sure we're here. We still need a receiver super bad. Oh, Calvin Ridley will come back from injury, though. That's the thing. His injury. But it's just him being the... It's just from his off the field issues this offseason. Like, we still need offensive line. Elijah Wilkinson is going to be slated to be a starter here. Even Alex Leatherwood is probably still better. Eric McCoy and Elton Jenkins are huge upgrades. Like, he's so good. That's super good. And he's 26, so he has like a couple more years to develop. Elton Jenkins doesn't have that much more years to develop, but he's already really good. So thank God the Packers let him go. Defensively, Josh Allen will play left end. First round pick out of Kentucky. So I'm going to end up cutting Al-Quadid Muhammad now that we have other players in his spot. Jerry Tillery will go to defensive tackle. So Maurice Hurst is injured. How far? 3 weeks, so he'll be back. So he'll be our number 1 defensive tackle. I'm going to cut Kairos Tonga. I'm not a huge fan, and he's 27. The Bears put him on the practice squad or waived him in real life, so DT we still have a huge need. Linebacker, it's fine for now. We have a lot of depth here now. I'm cutting Caleb Johnson. He's so slow. He's so bad. I don't want a 61 overall on a team. That's better. Probably even cut Jack Sanborn. Yeah. He at least he looks better though. So we'll probably still need another linebacker. Corner. I mean, Kyler Gordon played pretty well last year towards the end of the season. And now that he is at star dev, I'll keep him as a number 2. Greedy Williams will probably play in the nickel and the slot. Isaiah Rodgers and Everett as backups. So we have good corners now. So we need. Oh, we're good on backup safeties. Nick Scott, Justin Jones. This isn't Justin Jones. Jalen Jones. Sure. He is a practice squad player that we signed. Nick Scott, and if we can get Jeremy Pickens, Caden Stearns will end up being a backup, and he's a pretty solid backup. He played. He did not play great towards the end of the year, but Eddie Jackson played worse. So we could still use a linebacker just for some depth, and maybe even a DT. I wonder who's bidding on Tom Brady. I'll throw a bid out. Oh, he wants so much money though. He wants 43 million a year. Yeah, no. So top players. Let's see where everyone got signed. Kareem Hunt is going to Atlanta. I kind of like that signing. Gesicki to the Rams. Odell to the Steelers. David Montgomery is going to the San Francisco 49ers. Edmonds to the Eagles. Havenstein to the I was gonna say Bengals, but that's definitely the Ravens. Dawson Knox to the Cardinals. Damian Harris to the Dolphins. C.J. Gardner Johnson, we saw that to the Lions. Ngakwe to the Cowboys. Sterling Shepard, Washington. Marcus Davenport to Houston. Any like interdivisional? Vikings got Sean Murphy Bunting, so that's kind of a big signing for them. Jacoby Myers to the Packers. Jack Conklin to the Packers. Deontay Harris. I don't know why he's Hardy, but and Greg Gaines to the Lions. It's not bad. So we still have Julio. negotiating. I'll throw a bit out Connor McGovern. Super cheap. See, Jordan Hicks. Ooh. See, he's a little slow. But that's not bad. What about Justin Hollins? Because he's an edge, right? We could use some more depth at edge. So I'll go Justin Hollins for a 1-year deal. I think we're fine at corner. Safety, there's like not all even like the only one I would consider would have been Nasir Adderley, but he's just a little slow. And then strong safety, I would have considered the top two. Deshaun Elliott's also kind of slow, and CJ Gardner-Johnson is just too expensive. He looks really good though. He has like 84. He has 88 zone, and he would have played that center field role really well, even corner. What about Mr. Eric Rowe? That's not bad. I didn't even see Julian Love. I like Julian Love. And he has star dive. That's a good pickup for the Colts. We're gonna wait till after the draft for a kicker because there's a kicker that I could potentially want to draft. Honestly, I think I'm done signing free agents. Let me take a look at the trade center now and the trade block now that teams have signed players. We still need a running back. We might have to draft one or trade for one. We'll look at running back after this. Michael Travis Jones here. Oh, someone got Caleb on Chase on. Baron Browning, I really like. He's at 6'3", yeah. Might trade for Baron Browning. Ooh, Chad Muma and Nakobe Dean. I guess they just signed whoever, so. Nakobe Dean is kind of enticing. Even Leo Chanel. Divine Diablo. I think even Christian Harris. Dude, there's so many young, like all these linebackers I would trade for. And I think I think I do. Um it's between Chanel and Dean. So here's the thing though. Let me see here. They do have interest in Leatherwood. And Leatherwood's they're the same overall and they're both young. The same overall. I doubt I can get a second round pick as well. Yeah. What about straight up? Okay, that's fair. So Leatherwood's 23 and Colby Dean's 22. They're both normal development. They're both the same overall. And I think that's fair. I think that's actually really fair. Because if we look at the Eagles roster, Yeah, he's their starter now. So they're both young, both normal dev, and I feel like that's really fair. So before we're gonna just advance one more week. Oh, I forgot to bid on a running back. We should have. I thought we have the private workouts or whatever. There's no running back here that I actually kind of want. We're just gonna have to sign Ebner here. And see if we can get him. Did we get him back? Wait, what? I didn't get him? Was there someone else bidding on him? Philly! After I just traded for him. Oh, after I just traded for Nakobe Dean, they do this to me? Okay, I don't want Tony Pollard. I feel like that's the cop-out easy pick for everyone. We might just need a, like, Kenyon Drake on a one-year deal. Like, someone just to run the ball. But there's, like, no good running backs at all. I wanted Ebner back, but we could not get him. That's totally my fault. Bring back Jordan Howard. You know what? Let's do it. Let's bring back Jordan Howard. He ran for 1,300 yards his rookie year in Chicago. Keep that in mind. Also, Philip Lindsay's here, the first free or undrafted free agent rookie to make the Pro Bowl, I think. So we got Howard and we got Kenyon Drake. We're gonna have to draft a running back or end up trading for someone down the line here. Let's go slot for Everett, 77 overall. He's just depth. He's not gonna play a whole lot. Because we have 4 corners over him, I think. We definitely have 3. Yeah, we have 4. Because the guy from the Colts, I can't think of his name. It's Isaiah something. Isaiah something. I don't know. So let's just go to the next week. There's nothing else really to do here but the draft now. Simulated mock draft 5. So we're going to the season recap, and we have private workouts. So that's what I wanted. Tom Brady is going to the Giants on a 1-year, $43.3 million deal. That's insane. Baker to the Steelers. Teddy's going back to the Vikings. Odell's going to the Steelers as well. Gesicki to the Rams. I think we saw that. That's insane. Tom Brady signs with the Giants. If you can't beat him, join him. All right, private workouts. I'm not sure who I actually want on this. Because, like, there's some players here that... Like, some offensive linemen. Like, yeah, Tyrone Van Buren. Or, no, probably Austin Larkin. Any corners? Because of Sidney Mabin... Ooh, actually, some of these... I might go all these running backs, actually. I'm going to go Tevin Foster. So I'm going to go... Okay, so I'm going to go running back. Juan Bass, Tevin Foster, and there was an offensive lineman. What was his name? Austin Larkin. Let's confirm. Is it going to show us right away? Because I know sometimes it doesn't. It does not right away. So next week it should. So that's just the private workouts there. And yep, Jeremy Pickens is still projected to the Giants. So we're probably going to have to trade up for him, which I think is okay. I don't think we got Julio. So we still need, looking at what I want, let me write down. So free safety, of course, Jeremy Pickens if he falls to us. Halfback, defensive tackle, right guard, or any guard, or center, or something we can move to guard. Any linebacker that is decent in coverage, just even if it's not immensely helpful. I guess linebacker is probably going to be the least of the needs, and then edge. I think our biggest need right now is free safety. So let's go to the 2023 NFL Draft. I'm so excited. Let's start the NFL Draft. We're going to pause it. First overall pick, the Seattle Seahawks. I'm assuming we'll end up going Kasim Lions like they do. Texans, they have Jalen Petrie. I don't see him taking. Do we trade up for this pick here? Do we trade to the Giants? One spots, or do we risk it? What would it take to move up one singular spot? So they have Tom Brady now. So I would give up one of my 5th round picks. Would that work? It does. So we get to move up one spot for a 5th round pick. I feel like maybe that's a little cheap on our part, but that's fine. One singular spot. I've had my eye on Jeremy Pickens ever since I saw that A zone coverage. And here we go. Jeremy Pickens. Yes, he does have hidden development. And he looks to be so good. 94 acceleration, 93 agility, 91 speed. He's 6 foot and A catching, A awareness, A pursuit, A zone coverage, B play rec, B. He's so good in coverage. The only thing that lacks is his tackle, but he's so good. The Giants go Gregory Etienne. The Minnesota Vikings, Johnny Curtis. Kirk Beaver for the Dolphins. Spencer Cody for the Panthers. Chuck Banks to the Bengals. Lorenzo Woodyard to the Patriots. D'Angelo Chamberlain, the best corner. There, Tyquan Lucas. We'll have to look at Tyquan Lucas. Because he was projected to be the best corner in the draft, or the best offensive lineman, potentially. So I'm going to just look at the draft board because we have 14 spots until our next pick. Tyrone Van Buren, we didn't even get him like fully scouted. The C pass block kind of sucks. What about these running backs? 90% and 90. Okay, so Tevin Foster is really bad. Juan Bass looks to be pretty good. So, I mean, if Juan Bass is there, I think we might take Juan Bass. But then we have Austin Alden down here. What was this? Was he in the 4-4s? I think we'll take Austin Alden, actually. Wide receiver. The only one I can even think of taking would probably be McMillan or Farley here. Because we don't have a big body receiver. There goes Akins. I want to look at Akins. Falcons need a receiver as well. Okay, they go defensive end. Adonis Pruitt for the Washington Commanders. Luke Martin to the Lions. So we'll be seeing him. David Brown, Eric Fitzsimmons, Bruce Carey. There goes Tyrone Van Buren. Let me see here. Gary Hawkins is still here. I didn't even realize Gary Hawkins was still here. There's some good players still. Sean Bullard, Gary Hawkins, Farley's still here. I don't think I'm gonna trade up, but there's still some good players here, like Vince Snyder. We could use a DT and he would fit at DT. So I think I'm not gonna trade up. I'm just gonna let this pass through. Lowry. There goes Gary Hawkins at the Cowboys pick. So now we're back on the clock. And even after this, we have another pick coming up soon. So we don't have to be too stingy here. I might go Jason Farley. We need a receiver. A big body receiver. 6'4". He ran a pretty good 40-yard dash. Or is Glenn McMillan better? Is he faster? They're both the same. Needs work on simple concentration jobs, exceptional body control, fights for every yards, every single inch, no issues climbing the ladder to make catches, avoids hits, excels at creating yards after contact, shows good discipline, and won't get flagged much. The concentration jobs one has, so they have the same one. Jason Farley is younger. This is so his broad jump and vertical jump are good. So his 3-cone is 18th and 20th. So he's he's more of an athlete. McMillan he's taller too, right? He's 23 is the only issue, but the A catch traffic is kind of nice, and he's an inch taller. Or we could wait and try to see if Joey Raymond 4.53 though. That's the only issue with him. Any like really good offensive lineman. Larkin's D run block does not want me to take him in the first round. Left guard, Randy Tatum, I can get him later. Ty Poole, I could probably get him later as well. Also, he had the injury stuff. There's no first round offensive lineman. Vince Snyder is so enticing though. Super strong. Physical player, does bone crushing hits, loves to utilize a spin move, has a swift arm. Over move in his arsenal, will utilize power and leverage, has a motor. I think. Where is Snyder here? I'll wait on Snyder. Oh, he's so far down the board. So is McMillan. So Farley's a number 1 receiver. I'm gonna go Vince Snyder here, I think. But then Rashad Bullard. 23. He's more of an edge. I think we have a more pressing need at defensive tackle. Vince Snyder can slide into DT. We'll go Vince Snyder here. Hidden development, let's go. That's awesome. Great strength, good enough speed to play DT. I think that's a good pick. We need help at defensive tackle stopping the run, and that'll help a lot. There goes Farley. Okay. There goes Holcomb. Please don't take him. Okay, so we still have our receiver on the board, McMillan, if we want to take him. I just want to see here. So he's a day 3 guy. I don't think we have to worry about it. What about offensive lineman? Like Randy Tatum's a 3rd to 4th round. If we don't get an offensive lineman, it's not the end of the world. But I think we take Glenn McMillan here. 6'5". He has normal development, but he has good speed, good jumping, and okay, all of his attributes there are amazing. 8 catch of traffic, so we got to get that big body, like actual good receiver. N'Keal Harry kind of played okay like that, but it wasn't great. There goes Ty Pool. So again, Ty Pool. There goes Bullard. There goes Esteban Herrera. One more pick. We're back on the board here. What would we get? If we wanted to trade down a couple picks, it looks like next year. Anyone gonna give up a first? No. Imagine if they did. Austin Larkin is here. I think we go an offensive lineman here. Ooh. Okay, if Tevin Foster is there with my 3rd round pick, I might have to take him. He won the Heisman, so I'm just curious if he has like a high development trait. Joey Raymond looks pretty good though. I think we take Randy Tatum here. He's 22. Good on the bench. Good everywhere combine besides his 40-yard dash. 6'4", 323. He's almost like tackle. I took over Randy Tatum. He has hidden development. Let's go. Beautiful pick there. Okay, Lions, Terrence Caruthers. Kadeem Maben. Tevin Foster to the Saints. Joey Raymond. Joey Raymond to the Browns. Just want to look at some players. Devon Cooks, Lamont Joseph, Mitch Moyer, and Austin Larkin to the Giants. So we have drafted a wide receiver, a safety, offensive lineman, and a DT. So we have a lot of our teammates done. Ooh, Taj Bethel. 4'5'8". How tall are you? 6'2". F block shedding is kind of like not nice. Alex Ruiz is 22. Pretty slow. B finesse. Okay, Nigel Rutherford, no. What did I just say? Rutherford is what it is. Devin Hall is 23. 4'7" is not great. B finesse. I'll pass. Ian Money. So we have a couple fourth round picks. Darrell Farmer. He's not really good, honestly. Like, the A's are so enticing, but they could be C's. Floyd Christie just looks better because he has a B in that run block. I might go with Floyd Christie. I might double dip on guards. He could even play tackle. But then, like, Rashad Cooper has B and B. And he's fast, and he's strong. Right now, Rashad Cooper is my number one. Right now, yeah, Rashad Cooper is my number one. Mike McCoy. Not fast. C-man for Caleb Booker. How fast are you, though? 4'5", so he's not really fast at all. Brett Bowles? Oh, this is a guy that was fast, wasn't he? I don't think we need linebackers that much, though. We signed so many. I mean, Kurt Walsh could be so good. 4.72 is kind of slow, though. That's like 81, 82 speed. I think we go... Ooh, what about Quentin Griffey? Quentin... He's 24. These are all day 3 guys, so I definitely think we go... Rashad Cooper, left guard, double dip on guards, and we get another hidden dev trait. Rashad Cooper, he looks to be pretty good. The A lead block and the run block finesse is like super duper nice. And having the B pass and the run block is just like super enticing. Roy Royal, okay. Calvin Newton. Joy Winthrop. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. There's Gordon Galvin. He looked pretty good. Alright, so the receiver is gone. Let's take a look at my draft board. See what I have here. We don't need any more offensive linemen. Eric Roman. Pretty 4.7 isn't great, actually. Actually, what I want to take here before I forget, I mean, it's got to be probably, yeah. We're going to take Austin Alden here. Got to go with a running back. 93 speed is pretty good. Good change of direction, agility, and acceleration. I like him. He has normal development, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Okay, did not mean to do that. So slow though. We still have 4 picks left here, so. Ooh. Javier's smart. He's kind of slow. Sure, let's just take flyer. 83 speed. Because there's a lot of A's still there, so with the ranges, that's nice. And I guess we'll just sim to our picks each time. Will Duckworth has A catching. Are you fast at least? No, he's not fast at all. Like A pass block? I almost want to go Kenny Clemens here just so I can get him. I don't like Eric Roman. I don't like any of these defensive tackles. We don't need any more linebackers. Ooh, wait. Honeycutt. Like, they're just slow. That's what I don't like about the outside linebackers. The outside linebackers are so slow. Like, Damian Cumberland is 4.53. And Tamani Edwards is 4.69. Corner, I mean, Caleb Booker's still here. Antonio Baker. Oops. 4.4. You know, let's go Antonio Baker. 91 speed. We just need. These last couple picks are just kind of depth picks, so we're not worried about it. Next pick, I already know it's going to be that one A pass block guard, because I don't think we need. Like, any of these guys aren't really, like, good looking. So we're going to Kenny Clements. He is normal dev, which is to be expected. He's an undrafted free agent, so projected at least. But the A pass blocking is just so enticing. It's got to be like 80s. For an undrafted free agent, I think it's just insane. There goes Mark Beck. Okay, we want to go Corbin. He has elite kick power, so we're going to go Corbin, Barnett, and he's 97 kick power. And that's it for the draft. Went through that a little faster than I thought we were going to. Oh, okay. This is so, like, I'm saving it before anything happens, just in case the game crashes. Draft recap. Jeremy Pickens is an 81 overall, and he has 83 zone off the bat. The tackle is really bad. It is pretty bad. And his man's 74, so it's not even bad. 76 hit power is not great. And the thing about that is we can go straight into run stopper with him. Like, we don't even have to try to get his coverage up. Like Jaquan Brisker, we had to get his coverage up, and he's still not a like perfect uh like tackling safety. Okay, this is a defensive tackle. 100%. I don't want to look at his development trait. Just want to look and see how does he look at defensive tackles. He was a 74. Now he's a 77. So that's pretty good. Yeah, 81 block shed, 68 or power move, so that's got to go way up. But 84 hit power too. He's pretty good. Glenn McMillan, this is one of the picks I was unsure about. But honestly, he's good for what I want to use him for. And that's, red zone, big body, throw the ball up to him. Route running is not even like terrible. It's all in the 70s. So that was a good pick, I think. Randy Tatum, I'm excited for that. And yeah, he needs a lot more work than I thought he was going to need. So I don't know if he's going to start right away. But he still looks good. The run block and pass block all look good. And then we took Rashad Cooper right after that. We double dipped, and he honestly looks better. Like Rashad Cooper looks better to me. Now we have a lot of good depth at offensive lineman. Austin Alden I kind of was intrigued by as well. And he's not really much of a trucking or a power back at all. It's just all speed. Change of direction is so good actually. Outside linebacker Javier Smart. 83 speed and nothing else. That was a reach there. Probably should not have taken him, but that's fine. Antonio Baker. Kind of same thing. Pretty bad. Then we took left guard Kenny Clemens. 78 pass block to start. He was an undrafted free agent, so Corbin Barnett. 97 kick power. He'll probably be our kicker instead of our punter. Let's see as a whole in the draft class. We got the number 1 player and the number 2 player. Alex Holcomb was that good? He is pretty good. Gregory Etienne. Lorenzo Woodyard. He's not terrible. 70 and 74. Good speed. Let's go to our rivals, though. So the Lions, they took Luke Martin with the 19th overall pick, and he's pretty good. 76 overall, hidden dev. And he's a run stopper. He's not really good at coverage or rushing the passer, so they got to develop him there. Juan Bass, I want to see. He does have hidden. And he's so good. Oh, I passed up on him. And Carruthers. I liked Carruthers. And he has hidden development. Of course he does. He's very weak, though, so I don't know how much that's going to take, like, in factors. The Packers got Raphael McCoy, who's a pretty good safety. And he's not bad. He's a hybrid safety. Good hit power as well. Pretty fast. They went and got a free safety, McLean, or McLean, McLean. They took Marvin Hannon, normal development, 95 throw power is insane. And the Minnesota Vikings, Johnny Curtis, hidden dev. He is so slow. I mean, he's an edge, I guess. And they run a 3-4 now, so I guess he'd be doing that. James Guerrero, I liked James Guerrero. Of course, he's really good. He's pretty well-rounded. Needs a little work yet on his block shed and pass rush, but that's not bad. Roy Royal. Not great. Javier Atkinson. And he's so good. Like, the change of direction, juke move and stuff is really bad, but he's a power back. But he's really good. Okay, so let's go to the Steelers because they got Ty Poole. And he does have hidden. And he's not, like, much... He's not really better than the other guys we got. And they got Tyquan Lucas, who does have hidden. He has 81 pass block, but look at that run block. It's so bad. It's really bad. Let's take a look at the Dolphins here. Esteban Herrera. Hidden dev, I kind of figured. He's 6'6", 93 throw power. That is not a haircut that you should be rocking, my guy. Eric Fitzsimmons. He's really good. Oh my god, he's so good. So let's go to the Raiders. I was looking at Bullard, the defensive end, because he had like A's and a lot of stuff, and he's pretty good. He could play edge. He could play DT. I mean, 77 power move, 75 block or 73 block shed, 84 strength, 84 finesse or 84 speed. He's pretty good. We saw the Lions, the Saints. Tevin Foster, a 67 overall. He has hidden development. I want to see. Does he have like superstar? Yes, he does. Oh, I knew it. I had a feeling. Joey Raymond, 6'3" receiver, hidden dev, and he's pretty good. Route running needs a lot of work, but he's pretty good. The Giants took Larkin. So let's see here. Austin Larkin, normal dev, not great. So good thing we passed up on him. They also took Mark Beck. Normal. It's not bad. The accuracies are not in a terrible spot. 22. 49ers took Calvin Newton, and he does have hidden. And he's pretty good, like athletically. Because we had a scenario to scout him earlier in the year. So Lionel Muldrow, so good. All right, I want to figure out where was Patrick Akins' 99 speed. Okay. Well, should have went Patrick Akins. Queen Pettis, Callaway. Who was it? Was it Marquez Stevenson? I think it was. Yes, it was, because he had the catching traffic and catching in the A's. And he looks so good. The deep route running sucks so bad. But he'll catch everything, it looks like. 99 speed, though. And Kareem Pettis in the 6th round. 97 speed. Frank Callaway in the 7th. Sidney Maben. That's pretty nice. Nice. Who's got the best trucking? Okay. Best catching? Marquez Stevenson. Best catching traffic? Joey Raymond. Joey Raymond's going to be really good. Who's got the best route running? Alex Holcomb, honestly, is kind of really good. I think Farley overall has the best route running. And he's pretty good as well. I want to see like tackle or hit power. Tackle 89 for Byron Duckworth, 90 for Stevenson. So there's some big hitters in this class, but 89 tackle for Byron Duckworth off the bat. He looked really good too. Was he an edge? He was. Well, he could play DT. He'd be slightly, a little bit light, but not too bad. So I'm gonna just advance. Because this is where we're gonna save it. And probably end it here at this week at least. I just want to be able to play, practice, and stuff like that, and see how our players are. I also want to look at free agents in the trade center. Any new players on the trade center? Trubisky, Singletary. I don't know. You just signed him and then you put him on the trade block. I mean, Elijah Mitchell. Now that they have David Montgomery, I might have to trade for Elijah Mitchell. Injuries might be an issue though. There's definitely some players here. Ah, look at that mustache. Do you have normal or do you have star? Austin Jackson is star. I don't need any more offensive linemen. I have enough. I'm still thinking about Travis Jones. I'll look and see with my roster. Don't need any more linebackers. Okay. Literally no one I want. We'll look at free agents and see who's here. Next season's gonna be special. I feel it. So we didn't get Tyrod Taylor when we bid on him, so I'm gonna sign Tyrod Taylor. And Case Keenum probably. Any running backs that are like no. Okay, practice squad eligible. Deion Peppers. Not bad. It's okay. Marquise Baldwin. Oh God, no. He couldn't truck a piece of paper. Neil or Matt? Neil Armstrong. Matt Armstrong. No. I think we're good on running back. Chris Longham. um, nah, he's not really good. Devin Knight. Honestly, the short and medium route running are really bad, but I'll sign them. Tight end. That's right. Okay, we're definitely gonna sign like Brock Wright. Because I don't even know if we got Colin Johnson. I can't remember. Brandon Winters. Jeffrey Brackett. Nope. Roy Oakley. That's kind of a go-to name. Every time I see Ernest, I just think of Ernest the Chicken Quest from RuneScape. Harold Hicks, 64 overall. I mean, block shooting and power move are 68. This is a nose tackle, so it's not really like a scheme fit. But 68 isn't like terrible. It could have been that. That's really bad. Ooh, Keelan Bailey. That's not bad. 69 finesse isn't terrible for an undrafted free agent. Oh. Ooh. 88 speed, Kadar Ayers. Sterling Poindexter. Oh, I wish the man in zone were a little higher. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna sign Brad Campion? 95 kick bar. He'll be our kicker. A punter will stay a punter that we drafted. I think that's it. We have 75 to 75 for a roster spot. I'll have to do like editing of players and stuff later. But yeah, Cooper's gonna start here at right guard. And we still have good players behind too, just in case. You know, Latavius Simmons, just leave, please. I don't save any money from that, by the way. We got Kelvin Ridley back right away now, so I'm excited for that. He is 28, which kind of sucks, but his route runnings are so good. That's what I wanted him for. I think Alden's probably going to start at running back. Running back's going to be rough. Defensively, we look better. We still need another linebacker. Oh, we have N'Kobe Dean. Let's try N'Kobe Dean out first. Because he's got the highest potential. And he probably has the best zone coverage. Out of like everyone that's not starting. Let's give him 59. The 14 does not look good. Or whatever number he had. So N'Kobe Dean's 74 overall. Brisker's awesome. Pickens is awesome. So Everett's going to go down. Greedy's going to go down. So it's going to be Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson on the outside, Dominic Robinson, Josh Allen rushing. Justin Hollins has to go to end as well. I might trade for Elijah Mitchell. We need a running back so bad. All of our running backs are really bad. And then Vince Snyder. Hi, Trin. I see you guys moving around in there. Once he gets his power moves up, he's going to be so good. Don't forget to leave a like, Trin. So once... Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Chris Barnes is a big pickup too. We need another edge, actually. We need another edge, just for some depth. Maybe even a DT. We'll see what the trade block has. And we need a running back. I'm not trading interdivisional, although AJ Dillon is so good. Like, that's just amazing. Look at those stats. Like, Elijah Mitchell's in, like, the most kind of enticing back here. I like Trey Sermon, it's just he's super slow, isn't he? Yeah. I don't want to deal with that. And Michael Carter would make sense because he's not even a starting running back anymore. Yeah, I am. I hear it. I hope it's okay. KJ Hamler? He's pretty good, actually. So let's take a look at edge. I don't want to give up a whole lot for Jonathan Greener, though. That's not that good, though. And Baron Brownie's on an edge, but he's so good. Josh Sanders? Not bad. Curious. Just don't like any of these edge players. The only one that I like is Jonathan Greener. Is he in his last year of his contract? He is. So bright. Jonathan Greenard. What would it take to get Greenard? Let's do this, just so we can try to... Not a whole lot. Velus Jones, Braxton Jones. I don't want to get rid of Velus Jones, though. Kind of like Isaiah Spiller. Not very fast, though. Elijah Mitchell. He's so good. He's only 25. 2 years left on his contract. We don't have a third or fourth next year. I just feel like it would take too much to get them. So need a center and I don't know, a 6-rounder? Yeah, it's gonna be too much.